Welcome to today's episode of Moni Does Stuff 007. My name is Moni, Geeky Moni, and we want our tech tools shaken, not stirred. Happy Saturday, everyone! I know I might look a tiny bit ridiculous today, and I can promise you that I know my tech better than tie knots. But other than that, I would like to welcome you for another episode of Moni Does Stuff, where we will be where we will plan the gram today. I thought it's a special occasion. It's episode 7, so this episode deserves a little bit of extra tender loving care. So I dressed up today, and so did Yoshi, and we will try and get a bit of Instagram organized and scheduled and planned. So that's why we will talk about Planoly today, or Planoly, or I'm not sure how you actually pronounce it. I'm calling it Planoly. So Planoly is a tool for Instagram, obviously. And hi, Bianca. And as you probably know, Instagram only has the mobile app that is that only lets you post directly through your mobile, and there is no desktop version for it out there, which can be really annoying. First of all, if you're using it for business, you might want to prepare for what your feed actually looks like, and are not that intuitive with posting, but more organized. So that makes it a bit difficult if you only use Instagram. So that's where Planoly comes in, because Planoly does have a desktop version and a mobile app version. And I am going to show you both of them today in my nice attire. So yeah, let's just jump directly into this, because I will first of all give you a bit of an overview about the pricing plans as usual, and then we hop right into the desktop version and the mobile app. Because today I'm also going to share my mobile screen, which is like, made me super excited. Yeah, but anyway, all the small things. Yeah, whatever. So let's just hop right over to Planoly. So Planoly is, you can obviously reach Planoly through planoly.com, and you can sign up for your account and sign up with Instagram. You actually do need an email address and sign up with the Instagram account. So it's not only that you can sign up with your Instagram, they also want your email address to actually send you amazing newsletters as per usual. Hungry again, oh man. So pricing, of course, there is again a free version where you can only add like one Instagram account. It's only for one user, and you can upload 30 images per month, which is actually already nice because you can plan out a whole month, which is cool. And you apparently can only add pictures here and no GIFs. Oh my god, no GIFs! I'm going to be so sad. And only photos, and you have analytics for 1 month, and you have a comment inbox of 4 or 5 latest posts. As you can see, there are a few more versions out there, so you can have a solo account where you can have unlimited uploads and analytics and all the fancy stuff. Yeah, and there is a shoppable Instagram content which is an add-on. I haven't used that, and I don't know if you actually do sell products, so probably like physical products. So that's probably not. Yeah, true. They are new. GIFs on Instagram are new now. So you can add GIFs to stories and stuff. That's a new feature that they just rolled out. So yeah, hell yeah for GIFs. GIFs everywhere. But yeah. Anyway, so I obviously and definitely already have an account where I can simply have to log in here, because I already connected it to my Instagram account, which is actually Yoshi's Instagram account. So as you can see, at the moment. So they fetched a few images from my feed, and we haven't posted for quite a while. So you don't really see anything new since forever, November. Bad person, bad person. But yeah, Yoshi had a lot of things on his mind and a lot of things to do, like eating and sleeping and whatever. So yeah, that's the desktop version as it comes to you. So you can see there are a few different things you can add. So you can actually view stories and add stories here, which is pretty nice. Then you can add like multi-images, you know, the ones where you just have to swipe like left and right, where there are more images in one Instagram post. And you can add new media. I think that is self-explanatory. And you can add, this is a new feature and it's really cool. You can add your hashtags here. So you can create different groups of hashtags, which is really cool depending on what you do. So for example, when you're working with Instagram, you probably know, or you should know, that there are 30 hashtags that you can and should use. And of course, it's always a bit annoying if you type them in like one by one all the time. So you just have to you just simply can create a group of hashtags and edit them here, and write in all the hashtags that you want to have. And as you can see here, there are 28 remaining, because you can actually post 30, because Instagram won't post if you use more than 30 hashtags. So they start counting down. So let's have it dogs, then dogs of Austria. The thing is, I recently realized, I found out that, I mean, there are a lot of hashtags that are like, I'm not sure if they're actually banned, but definitely if you use them, then your posts won't show up in all the other hashtag things. And one of them is actually dogs of Instagram, which is ridiculous, because that's not really like rude or anything, but like I think curvy is also something that you can't use. And there are a lot of I posted a blog post quite some time back where there were a few on them, and they're not all rude. So there are like, could be general hashtags that are blocked, and where your posting won't show up on Instagram. So what you can do then, I can show you that later on when I'm showing you the mobile version, how you can check if your hashtag is actually banned. So anyway, you can write, my awesome suit makes noises. No, I'm not going to wear a suit every week, but yeah. And the tie was really hard to make, and I watched a few YouTube videos for that, and it's still horrible, but whatever. So, let's say poodles are amazing. Yeah. And as you can see, they also suggest a few hashtags. Poodle lovers, poodles. Yeah. And so you can fill up all your hashtags and save them here, which is really cool. And you can also copy them if you have like a general group of things, but have like hashtags where you want to add. If you have if you know that you have specific posts, you can just copy it here. And obviously they're copied in my I don't even know what it's called. Yeah, you know, when I do copy and paste, it copied it there. So I don't want to save that now. So anyway, back to the thing. You can select the images that you have here. If you click on this select button, or select none of them. There are three different views. So there is the unscheduled view, so you can upload all the images that you want to have. And there are first of all, they are not scheduled, so I can add a few images. from my computer. The problem is that I'm not entirely sure if I have amazing pictures here, but yeah, let's use that one. So I have a few pictures of Yoshi here, which I just selected, and it will up and oh no, there it's me on there. Oh my god, I'm gonna delete that now. I don't want to post myself on that picture, and that picture is also really horrible. Go away. I don't want you here. Whatever. Let's keep it here for now. I think it's really slow at the moment. I'm really sorry. Clipboard, thanks. Yes, Dogs of Austria is a thing. Okay. As you can see, I obviously deleted one too many, but there is still one here. So that's the first thing that's happening with them is that they are unscheduled. So you can go in, upload your images, as you know, 30 per month, and then start to write your copy in there. So you can just simply start by saying, I had a blast riding this wild pony. As you can see, he's really enjoying this. Woohoo, life is awesome. Woohoo, badass life. And then you can add your hashtags here if you want to add them here, and it automatically posts them directly into the caption of the image. And then you can just choose a scheduling date, which is like in increments of 15. So I can simply save it here and say it should be live in at 6:30, or I'm making it go live in 6:20, and I'm saving that now. And since it's scheduled now, the image is now, first of all, visible at the schedule tab where there is an S on it, and also it moves to, if you are in the all view, all the unscheduled images are at the top, and the scheduled ones are directly added to your feed. So you always have an overview of what it actually looks like if you add more images to your feed. If you want to change things up, what you can do here is drag them around. These things are just placeholders, because I wanted to add something here that something is there, and I added the placeholders. So if you know that you have some random if you schedule a feed for your client and you know that this should always be a personal post, then you can have this placeholder there so that your clients know that there will be this, they have to post something personal there, for example. Or if you know that this image is not ready yet. So, and as I told you, you can drag and drop the images around there. There is not really, because Tom was asking me if there's a different way to arrange them than drag and drop. The only thing where it does make, what you can do is really adding them and then knowing before which image should be scheduled. So you can just, if you start adding the scheduling dates, then it will automatically arrange it as you, one after the other. So what comes first will of course be there first, and then what comes after that will be second. So that's a way that you can actually organize them, but drag and drop is probably the easier way to do that, because you have to be really aware of how you want your feed to look like with the images you already uploaded. Oh my god, this image is still there. Whatever. So yeah. You can prepare all your images by creating drafts. So if you have maybe 2 or 3 different feeds that you want to create for your client that you're not sure yet if this is fine, then you can create drafts here, feed 1, and it looks similar. So you can just you can start and add images to these drafts, and then select them and post them if you want to. So this cover is, if you repost images of other people, you can just go there and search for images and repost them. Since we're a poodle feed, definitely I'm searching for poodles. And you can also search for free stock photos here and use them. Yeah, the dog is now excited because outside there is someone drying his hair, so he's all crazy in his head. Yeah, and you can also search for users here. So we personally know Vilma, but so we could just go here and repost something from Katrin. She's called Katrin. If we wanted to analyze, is, as it says, a bit of analytics. If you want to have them and want to know how many posts you had last week, and how many you gained, and how many likes you had, and if you had an increase in followers or a loss in followers. So that's what Planoly offers you here. And you can, thank you, great news. Oh, please be quiet. He's a bit excited. I have no idea what I'm doing here right now because I didn't read. Always read, people. Always read. So definitely, you can comment directly through your desktop app on the last 5 posts, which is really nice. And shoppable, as I told you, is first of all not available in the free plan, and if you offer different things that you want to sell, you can try this with the Planoly shoppable. But since I don't have a fitting plan, I'm not going to use this. Would you please be quiet? Thank you very much. I am definitely sure it's not helping. So now that I have shown you the desktop, and you can see on this calendar here, if you scheduled more postings, then all of these would be visible here in the calendar too, which is amazing. So you can switch between month and week, which is really cool. But all of your postings will be visible in this calendar too. So now I am switching over because in a few seconds I am pretty sure that Planoly will want to post my post. Hello? Is this working? Yes, it's working. So here we are on my mobile phone. I'm super excited. Yoshi's girl. Do you mean if Wilma's Yoshi's girlfriend? Yeah, probably, but she lives in Bonn, so that's too far away. Long distance relationship between dogs is difficult, I think. So in a minute, Planoly will start, and I'm not gonna open this now just because I want you to see what happens when Planoly actually wants to post, because what Planoly doesn't do, because it's outside of Instagram's terms of services, is auto post to your account. Because there is, and as you can see right here, that's the notification that pops up when the time is now that I should post this posting. So what Planoly does is just simply reminding me with a notification that I should post this thing now. And as I said, it's not allowed to directly auto post to Instagram because it's against their terms of services. So you actually, what you have to do is still post when the time is ready. And you can click on your notification and you will see what's happening right now. When it's loading. So you can see that this is the post, and you just simply click on post, and it reminds you that if you have more than one account, you have to check before that. So that's what I'm going to do. You have to check before that if you're actually logged into the right one. And yes, as you can see, I'm logged in with my Yoshi account, and I simply go back to Planoly and tell it to post now. So it's preparing the post. Everything is slow. And it will copy the caption that we written in there before in in the desktop version, it will copy it to my clipboard. Thanks to him, now I do know the name. And you click OK. And then you can do whatever you want to do, because now we're actually already in Instagram. And I want to have the whole width, and you can start adding your filters here now. We always have this one, which looks a bit ridiculous, so I often edit this stuff. And I will do that now simply because I will leave the posting where it is. So highlights, wrong. Yeah, shadows. Yeah, so now it looks really badass. And you click on next, and then you just simply paste your caption into here. And as you can see, it's already posted in there. If you want to edit your hashtags into the first comment, as a lot of people do, you could copy it from here and then post it later, or you actually make a note on your mobile phone and copy it out of the of one of your notes, because I'm not entirely sure. Sometimes it just annoys me to actually select lines on a mobile phone. But if you don't care and don't mind, then do whatever. So yeah, and there you can share it to all your profiles. And then you can click share, and then it's online. Bam, bam, bam. So here it is. Poodles lover. That sounds really dirty. Maybe I should have seriously checked what I was writing there. So yeah, that's how the process works. Once you post from once the notification reaches you. Oh, already a heart. I think, yeah, I was sure. I was pretty convinced that this was going to be Tom. What a cute dog. So this is actually the process that will happen with every posting whenever you have them scheduled in your Planoly feed. And if we want to have a look at Planoly in the app, so that's pretty much what it looks like here too. What you don't have really, you also do have the calendar here, depending on what view you have, and you have a history of all the postings that you already posted. And it's the same thing. It's like the left hand side of the desktop version is the same thing here on the mobile phone screen. So you can drag and drop here also. So if you wanted to I want this to come next, so that's where I want to drag it, and you can order it first and see if that's how you want it to look. Yeah, Yoshi looks amazing because he is amazing. And then you can just simply go back in, change the caption, and add the hashtags, as I mentioned, and schedule it here, and give it a time and schedule it then. So, or you can also post it right now if you actually wanted to, and you can delete it. At the bin, I cannot click on it now because it will be gone then. So yeah, you can see here now. There is the bin where you can click and delete that image. So that's what I could do with all those placeholder things, and I can just simply delete those. But it does look pretty much the same. So there's again the view where all of them are at. So the unscheduled ones and the scheduled ones. The view where just the scheduled ones are in. And of course those that have already been posted. And that might be a nice view if you want to check it, if it fits with your pattern. So if you actually do have a pattern, because a lot of Instagram feeds have like a pattern like a chessboard, for example, or like one line is in one color, or they have like diagonal lines going on. So that's what you can organize all here in Planoly. But what you will have to do still is manually post them whenever you get the notification. But at least you have it all prepared, and then it's just work like 2 seconds if you really want to post it then. So yeah, there here also the stats are also just the same as on the desktop version. And you can see your top posts. And I don't have any data there because obviously I haven't posted. Yeah, and if you want to add an image here, that's what you can do. Click on the plus, and then you can pick photos, videos, but I'm not sure if that actually, oh no, that's my birthday song. Too many birthday songs. And here you can choose if you want to have this multi-picture. I don't know why this plus is hopping around. That's just a bit ridiculous. But yeah, you can choose if you want this multi-picture thing. And if you click on upload, of course nothing happened because I didn't choose anything. Yeah, you can just choose images from your mobile phone and upload them. That's one thing you can actually do. If you have a lot of images on your mobile phone, then you can upload them to Planoly, and they're of course all on schedule. Then you can go back to your desktop version, and there you can just add the caption if you wanted to, because that's far less annoying than typing it all on the mobile phone. And then if you schedule it on the desktop, you will just get notified, have your hashtag added there, and then post it over at Instagram. So yeah, that's pretty much how this thing is working. I don't see any more comments, maybe because the comments are not working, I hope not. But for 30 posts and for a free thing, I think Planoly is pretty nice. So yeah, that's actually all you would need to know from my part. So thanks for watching this very special episode of Moni Does Stuff, which you will probably hardly ever see me again in a suit, but I tried. I wish you all a great Saturday. I hope you will join me next week. I'm going to start with theme months, but you will find out more about my theme months in the next couple of days. If you want to get notified about my weekly live streams about what I have covered and what will be upcoming, sign up for my newsletter. You will also get an amazing freebie with a lot of tools that you will need for your online business. You can download it at monirocksyoursocks.com/freebie. Just have to drop me your email there, and then you will get newsletters every week. I haven't started them yet, but they will soon be ready to hit your inbox and inform you about everything that's going on, because there's a lot happening in the next few weeks, months, whenever. So I hope you have an amazing Saturday, have a great rest of your weekend, and see you next week. Moni Geeky Moni is out.